Alright, what's up everybody? Mr. Frags here from Armageddon Gaming, and this is the Starcraft 2 Brutal Difficulty walkthrough with all bonus objectives. This is Mission 2, the Outlaws. So right off the bat, take a Marine up here to the road. Grab those two bonus things right here. There's an achievement for getting all the bonus items in the area, which we will be getting. Immediately build a tech lab next to your barracks, which are the things you spawn Marines out of. And start actually pumping out Marines out of the barracks, but make that your last priority. First build a refinery and then a bunch of SCVs, and then we're actually going to build another barracks and more supply depots. Isn't that just a mouthful?
Are you going to be attacked?
Yeah, you're going to get attacked a couple times. There's going to be a point where you have to have enough Marines to go save a base, because that's a bonus objective and it really helps your last push. I cut out a lot of just me building armies in this video, but I showed you enough so that you should understand what to do.
Oh,
So
hey
you
now,
see-
I just learned something.
What'd you just learn?
You can like queue up buildings for...
Yeah, hold shift and just keep clicking.
Oh shit.
So yeah, to make multiple buildings of the same kind, hold shift while you're building that building and just keep clicking where you want to put it, and then you can actually queue up activities. So say you finish building the building, or say you finish queuing up the buildings, just hold shift and click on like a mineral patch and set him to do that, and he'll do it on himself. Another thing you're gonna want to know is if you're clicking on a building and you right click like you're trying to move something, wherever you right click, all the units you make out of that building will automatically go.
Right, rally point.
Rally point. Have enough SCVs up to do a lot of mineral hunting. You see I just got attacked here. It's not too much of a problem. You see my medic got killed. You learn medics in this. You're going to want maybe 2 or 3 up for the initial maybe 10 to 20 troops you're going to have. And then towards the end we're going to have each page of troops when you're highlighted has 24 troops. And I'll have 4 pages, which 48 plus 48 is 96.
96.
So we're going to have close to 100 troops by the end of this video. Get ready to build another barracks. You should have one up as early as you can. I think I actually start to build one right here.
The doctor is in.
I really hope I put one up soon because there's a cut in the video coming.
In the rear with the gear.
So the medics is medics are a unit that's missing from multiplayer.
They are. So there I go put up my barracks, my second one. Now a tech lab is something that makes you available to build medics. You need to have the tech lab expansion or you will not be able to build medics. So I don't bother putting a tech lab on the second barracks because it costs resources and it's not necessary. You can just have 5 units queued up at one time per barracks. So say the one I had the tech lab, I'll put 5 medics in, and the other one I'll put 5 Marines in, and that'll be more than enough.
That used to be a good way to stomp the Zerg, was medics, fire bats, and Marines. You can get them relatively cheap.
Yeah, right now this is the first mission where you actually get to build anything. Like the first mission in the game, they just give you units and say survive with these. I think I've said all I needed to say. There's just a lot I had to get out. When you save the rebel base, you're gonna get a lot more troops, another barracks, and a couple supply depots. If you can focus fire these guys by highlighting all of them and right clicking the enemy you want to attack, you'll do a lot. You'll take them out much quicker and much more efficiently. And another thing is, once the medic realizes all her Marines are dead, she'll run away. So if you have one Marine alive, go after the medic and kill the medic before you kill the Marine. It works.
Armed and ready.
And they actually get vehicles a little later on too. A couple Helions. So once you get this alert up, you want to make sure by now you have enough troops. We're almost 5 minutes in, so around the 5-minute mark.
Those folks need our help, Tiger.
Just take your group of Marines. You shouldn't need that much. You see I have less than 20 right now. The outpost, the rebel outpost, is actually going to be helping you. There's only going to be maybe 10 guys you gotta fight to save them. And the thing is, now once you save this base, no more enemies are going to rush your main headquarters. So keep your troops here and set the rally point of your last 2 barracks to this base so that any troops you build will come right over here. Here's another group of supplies you can pick up, and there's going to be one more group of supplies.
It's Rainer's boys.
So I'm actually going to have an SCV come over here and build another barracks over here. It's going to make it a lot quicker. You're going to see there's going to be constant rushes over here. You'll have plenty of time in between rushes to prepare for the next one. So I'm going to send whatever troops I have remaining over here to the next one. I think you see another group of enemies coming in.
That's funny how those medics always run away.
It is. The medics always just run. It gets annoying after a while because when towards the end of this video, you're gonna have like I said, close to 100 troops, and there's always that group of maybe 10 or less troops that like to chase the medic, which makes it just annoying. Because if they chase the medic,
right, they're pulling the old rope-a-dope on you.
Yeah. So I'm sending the SCV to go build another barracks over here. The thing is, if you don't send the SCV over here, it'll take longer to build, guys, which means the less of an army you have, the more of a chance you have to lose a few more units when they storm you. And you only have so many minerals you can get. But I have a constant 1,000+ minerals going, so it's not too big of a deal. This is just for me being impatient.
You happen to know if there's any place you can expand?
There isn't.
That sucks. Whoa,
Well,
look at that.
it's a very short mission. Yeah, you gotta start lining up supply depots. Just this barracks over here automatically has the expansion on it to put the medics out, so you don't gotta put one on the one you build. Now this is where we're going to go get the achievement in this video. You see this bend in the road? You're going to want to gather all your troops up to that bend in the road, because if you go up here, I sent a Marine up here just to show where the minerals actually were. And you can see the 3 groups there, and there's about 4 guys. So it's time to just start building maybe a group of 10 troops. Now you could take your troops from over here, but you gotta build more troops anyway, so it's pointless. You see I did cut some of the video out because you saw my army got bigger. It's just me building an army. And now I'm speeding it up. Yeah, see they're trying to run after that medic.
Yeah.
It's just, it gets tedious. At this point I'm just starting to bring guys over here so I can just get this done. Because I just want to get all my dudes back. Because I'm actually getting somewhat ready to go by this point. So I'm just taking this last group of guys over here. I'm setting my rally point back to the base we saved. And we're just going to go up here, take these guys out real quickly. They don't even stand a chance. There's 5 guys, one of them can't even attack you. That medic has nowhere to run. And just grab the rest of these and you'll get your achievement.
Oh shit.
Look at that, I even highlighted it. I was like, here we go.
Pop the guide.
Now,
now.
This is the rest of me building my army. Make sure you have at least 4 pages of dudes before you do this, because if not, you're going to lose all your troops when you start destroying their base. So you can see that there's a ramp, and they kind of get, they're going to get a little stuck. So before you send them all into the base, just make sure they group up outside that ramp so that they don't just funnel through. And do the same thing over here where this gate is. Just rally them up right after the gate. And then just start focus firing. You're seeing how quickly these guys die on brutal difficulty. They're just getting dropped. There's a bunker here. You're just going to see how quickly this thing drops. It just doesn't stand a chance. And there's enough enemies to make you sweat a little bit later on. You can see we're almost there. Just make sure you keep attacking these guys. It would be a decent idea to attack the barracks first, but if you have this amount of troops, it really doesn't matter because they cannot pump out enough troops to counter your army here. Just every time you see a troop, stop attacking the command center and attack the troop. I'm gonna go over to the right here in a minute and take out that siege tank, because you don't have to just destroy the command center, but you gotta make sure they can't spawn any more troops. So once you're at this point, you're pretty much home free. Just destroy the barracks. That's about it. Like I said, if you don't have enough guys here, you're gonna get wiped out, and there goes. And that's a lot of time spent making an army and a lot of resources.
Yeah, they're just gonna rebuild.
They won't rebuild that fast. They will rebuild, but if you lose your entire army, you may not have the resources to rebuild again.
Oh, that's right. You have finite resources. That sucks.
You have plenty of resources to build one army, and you can actually go 5 or 6 pages strong of troops, but 4 is enough on brutal, even less on lower difficulties. And we're gonna pull up the stats screen here right after this final battle's done, which it basically is. And that's mission 2 completed. How about that?